Good day, everyone. Today, I want to talk about one of the most overlooked tools for building a successful lending business, and that is written processes. Now, let me start with a simple question. If every staff member in your business disappeared tomorrow, could your business continue operating? Would somebody be able to step into their role and know exactly what to do? Would you know how every task is performed? Would your business continue functioning? Or would everything come to a complete standstill? The answer to that question often reveals how dependent a business is on people instead of systems. And that is a dangerous place to be. Many lenders build businesses that rely on memory. Staff know how things work because they've done it for so many years, over and over again. Consultants know the loan approval process because they've learned it over a period of time. Collection staff know what to do because they've always done it that way. But what happens when someone resigns? What happens when someone becomes ill? What happens when someone takes leave? What happens when you want to open a new branch? Suddenly, all that knowledge walks out the door and the business suffers. Successful businesses don't rely on memory. They rely on documented processes. Everything is written down. Everything is repeatable. Everything is teachable. Everything is scalable. The most successful businesses in the world have systems for almost everything that they do. Because systems create consistency, and consistency creates growth. Let's look at loan granting. Do you have a documented process for this? What happens when an application is received? What documents are required? How is affordability assessed? What checks are performed? Who approves the loan? What happens before funds are paid out? If every consultant follows a different process, your results will be inconsistent. Some loans will be good, some loans will be bad. Some files will be incomplete. Others will be complete again. Others will have missing information. But when everyone follows the same documented process, quality improves, risk decreases, results become predictable. Now let's look at collections. What happens when a payment is missed? Who contacts the customer? When do they make contact? How often do they follow up? When is legal action considered? What communication templates are used? Without documented collection procedures, staff makes decisions based on personal judgment. And personal judgment varies from person to person. Written processes ensure that every customer receives consistent treatment. The same applies to compliance. Compliance is too important to leave to memory. Do staff know what documents must be obtained? Do they know how records must be stored? Do they know what regulatory requirements must be followed? Written processes help reduce mistakes and protect the business. Then there is customer service. One of the biggest challenges businesses face is inconsistent customer experiences. One customer receives an excellent service, another receives poor service. Why? Because there is no standard process. Documented customer services procedures help ensure every customer receives the same professional experience. Marketing is another area where processes matter. Many business owners rely on random marketing activities. Post when they remember. Advertise when they have time. Follow up when they feel like it. Successful businesses create marketing systems. Daily activities, weekly activities, monthly activities. Everything documented, everything measured, everything repeatable. One of the biggest benefits of written processes is training. When your business grows, you need new people. The question is, how quickly can those people become productive? If all knowledge exists in someone's head, training becomes slow and difficult. But when processes are documented, new staff can learn faster. They can become productive sooner, and your business can scale more effectively. Another major benefit is accountability. When processes are documented, everyone knows what is expected. There is less confusion, less misunderstandings, less finger pointing. Everyone understands their responsibilities. Everyone understands the standard, and standards drive performance. I often tell business owners that if you do something more than once, it should probably become a process. If you repeatedly approve loans, document the process. If you repeatedly collect payments, document the process. If you repeatedly onboard customers, document the process. If you repeatedly resolve customer complaints, document the process. Every documented process becomes a building block for future growth. The goal is to build a business that can operate consistently whether you are present or not. Because real business freedom comes from systems, not from working harder. The businesses that grow the fastest are not always the businesses with the smartest people. They are often the businesses with the best systems. So my message today is simple. Write things down. Document your processes. Create systems. Train your team. And build a business that doesn't depend on memory. Because written processes create consistency. Consistency creates growth, and growth creates opportunity. Thank you for joining me today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow on the public holiday. Cheers for now.